this is quite a celebration. We actually had a lengthy discussion in work session. So, Mr. Henson.
Thank you, Mr. Manager, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. Good evening again. This is indeed a privilege and an honor for me to be able to present this resolution to so many of my friends, colleagues, and those I grew up with around planning. And as has already been mentioned, they carried a heavy load, sometimes with carrying us along on their backs. There's some strong shoulders in this group, and that was expressed earlier in work session. And they're all mentors to staff, tremendous mentors. And we met these representatives here tonight of planning and started all that back in. It's good to see you all. Resolution of the Board of Supervisors of Henrico County, Virginia, to recognize and commemorate 85 years of commitment by the County of Henrico to its planning program. Whereas, the value of planning in fostering desirable, safe, and thriving communities in Henrico County has been apparent over the past 85 years of the county's population, and this time it has grown from approximately 33,000 in 1933 to an estimated 335,000 today. And whereas the Board of Supervisors established the first zoning commission in 1930, first zoning ordinance on September the 5th, 1933, to review, advise, and manage development, and the first planning commission in 1936, thereby earning Henrico the distinction of having Virginia's first local planning commission. And whereas one of the initial major roles of the commission was to survey the physical, economic, and educational attributes of the county, which served as a basis of Henrico's first master plan adopted by the Board of Supervisors in 1938. And whereas in 1956, County Manager Ed Beck appointed the county's first planning commissioner, Marvin W. Lee, who also served as secretary to the Planning Commission and the Board of Zoning Appeals. And whereas the county's planning office, now known as the Planning Department, was created in 1962 and placed under the leadership of William F. LaVecchia, with Robert J. Dahlstead serving as the office's chief planner. And whereas in the ensuing years, the planning department aided the county's land use plan to help guide future growth, major thoroughfare plan to prepare for needed roads, and open space plan to identify parks, recreational facilities, and cultural resources. And whereas the planning department highlights have included processing cases for the region's largest commercial and retail developments, Innsbrook Office Park and Short Pump Town Center, and the county's first two residential planned communities, Wellesley and Wyndham, initiation of an ambitious property numbering system, and reorganization of the office into divisions. And whereas during the past 2 decades, the planning department has spawned 2 new county agencies charged with permitting and community revitalization, drafted a unified vision comprehensive plan that was adopted by the Board of Supervisors, transitioned to Geographic Information System, GIS technology, reviewed rezoning and plan and development requests for major commercial and residential developments in all areas of Henrico, prepared the county for the continuing trend of mixed-use development and redevelopment, conducted special area studies stemming from the comprehensive plan, and embarked on numerous special projects and ordinance amendments. And whereas the following persons have capably and conscientious program since 1933. Taswell Ellett, George R. Long, David S. Clark, Marvin W. Lee, William F. LaVecchia, Angela N. Harper, John R. Malls, Randall R. Silber, sorry, Randy, and Ralph J. Joe Emerson, Jr. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of Henrico County, Virginia, hereby recognizes and commemorates 85 years of commitment by the county to its planning program and extends the board's warmest congratulations and sincere appreciation to current and former members of the Planning Commission and Planning Department staff who have been instrumental in the county's successful planning efforts. Be it further resolved that this resolution shall be spread upon the minutes of this meeting and a copy publicly presented to representatives of the Planning Commission and the Planning Department on behalf of the grateful citizens of Henrico County. And the resolution is signed by Frank J. Thornton, our chairman of the Board of Supervisors, and attested by our very able and best of his kind clerk, Barry R. Lawrence.